Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Wavelength Wednesdays. My name is Waveney. I'm your career coach, and every week I bring you tips and strategies that are geared towards connecting, inspiring, and influencing you to being the best. Now, before I move forward, I just want to remind you to hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so, and as well as the notification bell because it lets you know whenever I drop new content. So, I have a little announcement that I want to share with you just before we move forward. And for those of you who have been following me for a while, you would realize that yes, I share career advice, and it's like I choose various topics that I feel will be very helpful for persons. And my goal is always to bring value to what I do. My goal is, to always bring value to my viewers. My goal is always to bring value to my clients, and that is, on the forefront of my mind. Whenever I put out anything, it's always like I just want people to find value in that. And so it is on that note that I've come to the decision. No, I'm not going to start wavelength. No, no. But I feel like I want to serve you in a more powerful way and bring you more helpful content, more transformative content. And so you will find that moving forward that a lot of my content is based around leadership. Okay, it's based around leadership. And you may say, well, I'm not in a leadership role. I'm not in a leadership role, so maybe this isn't for me. No, 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 no. Don't go anywhere. No, leadership impacts us and affects us throughout our life, whether it's personal or professional. Whether we are leading a team, we are actually in a leadership role, or we are being led. Whether we are, some of us are on committees and we are in charge of that committee. We are the committee chair. We are on our the PTA. We are in, we may have a position there as well. In church, we may be the youth leader or the choir director. Um, but leadership, or we may be placed in teams to affect an outcome or to produce an outcome. Okay, so leadership affects us throughout our lives. And so I feel like I can bring more value to that um, as it relates to content. And so you're going to see a little, you know, um, that changing a bit. I've started, so my last few social media posts make reference to leadership. And when I use leadership, you could be in have the title director, you could have the title manager, you could have the title supervisor. Um, all those are leaders. So you will hear me use that a lot, that word a lot, leadership. And so I just wanted you to know. So if you see the conversation and the content and changing, and you hear me say the word leader a lot, I don't want you to get alarmed. I just want you to know that is just me bringing more value to you, my viewers. All right. So to start this journey, this pivot, as we call it, to start this journey, I want to share with you an insight that most people don't think about. No, you don't, and the insight is this: you cannot wait. You cannot wait until you have the title to start acting like a leader. So I'll say this again. You cannot wait until you have the title of supervisor, the title of manager, the title of director, the title of whatever. You cannot wait until you have that leadership title to start behaving, I shouldn't say acting, to start behaving like one. Because Leadership is a mindset. It begins up here. Like most things in life, it's a mindset. Now, people get promoted, people get hired into leadership roles based on their technical skills, based on what they can do. Okay, unless you're fresh out of school. Um, how well you've performed that job, right? How well you performed in your last position, how you did on the interview, or even if you haven't worked for that company before, during the interview they would have asked you questions, but mostly the emphasis is based, the analysis to promote you or hire you is based off your technical skills. What a lot of people find shocking or not uncomfortable but different is that now that you are in a leadership role, you depend more on your soft skills, or you depend more on what we call your people skills. And so in my career, most of you know my background is human resources. I've had a lot of employees say to me, I don't even understand why this person is my manager, because they don't even know X, Y, and Z. They don't even know how to work the system, or they don't even know how to do that. And my answer to that always is, well, they don't have to know all the systems, how to work all the systems. They can have a general idea. And that is because as a leader, you shine and you are successful if your people skills are a success. Now, there are a few, what do you call it, variables in that, a few differences that would impact that. But most of the time, it is your soft skills, it is your people skills. Because as a leader, your work is done through people. It's not you physically going in there doing the work. Your work is done through the people. And so your people skills on all levels, not just your team, but your people skills with your boss, your people skills with your peers, the persons that are on the same level with you, persons, suppliers, vendors, it's all about people. And so my question to you is, what soft skills are you really good at, and what soft skills need developing, that you have that need developing? Because if you are someone who wants to be a manager someday or wants to have some sort of a leadership role, then you have to start thinking like one. You have to start looking at those soft skills. Okay, strengthen the ones that you're really good at, but the ones that you need help in, you may want to have a look at that. So on that note, I want to ask you a question. Drop it in the comments below. What skills are you really, soft skills, what people skills are you really good at, and which ones do you need help in? I am curious to know. And so that's it. That's all I have for you today. Now, if you'd love to be coached by me, let me know. Send me an email at waveney@thepeople'sbrand.skn. I'm sorry. Hello, waveney@thepeople'sbrand.skn.com, or send me a DM. But I'm really interested in what you have to say, what the comments are. So let me know. And I'll see you next week on another wavelength. Talk to you soon. Bye.